Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of episode 28, the CLS 500 Prognosis. But more than a prognosis, it's basically an update of what happened at the Mercedes Benz shop and basically the plans from now on related to the car. Well, not too many plans. Basically, we're going to keep it. So those are the plans. Two things that I'm using now, hopefully you'll be able to tell, two new cinematographic tools, the drone. So you can tell the shots that I took around the car and also the droning. And the second one is the green screen. As you know, it's a 2006 CLS 500, so it's 14 years old. And even though it is 14 years old, I think that for the most part has kept its contemporary looks. It's luxurious, it is sporty, I love the lines of the car. So yeah, that's one of the reasons that I bought it in the very beginning. So yeah. Let's go into the status of basically what happened at the shop, okay? And we are on our way to the Mercedes Benz car dealership, following my wife, who's driving the CLS 500, of course in the morning traffic rush hour. So we'll see what the people at Mercedes Benz say. They told me that I needed to leave the car for about 3 hours or so, we'll see. Okay guys, so this is the story now. We arrived at the Mercedes Benz service shop, and then after being told when I called that there wouldn't be any charge to replace the unit, now I've been told, well, for us to be able to check the unit to see if it is faulty, we have to do whatever inspection, and that's $197, even though I called twice. And I specifically asked, are you going to replace the unit or are you just going to check the unit to see if it is bad? And I was told the second time around, no, we're going to replace the unit. So now the story is, well, we may not have to replace the unit. So if we don't have to replace the unit, we're going to charge you $197. If we have to replace the unit, then that fee goes away. It's under warranty. So that's the story. Okay, guys, so another disappointment with Mercedes is, I make the appointment to bring the car at 8, and I specifically asked when I was making the appointment, how long will it take for the car to be done? And they said 3 hours. So, okay, so I can pick it up around noon or so, yeah? And they say yes. Now, this morning when I talk to the service guy, he says, well, we're backed up, so we may be able or not to take the car today, if not tomorrow. I mean, they could have called me and say, well, don't bring it in today, bring it tomorrow or bring it Friday, instead of having me go in there so early in the morning today, just be told, it may not be today. So again, another disappointment, and I'm certainly going to talk to the service manager when I get back there either today or whenever tomorrow. Okay guys, so I finally got the CLS. I took it there on Wednesday morning, we're talking last week, and I didn't get it back until Friday afternoon. According to them, they were backed up. I didn't appreciate the fact that they didn't tell me that when I was making the appointment. Well, in any event, they checked the computer on the CLS and they couldn't determine that there were any issues with the SBC system. So obviously they couldn't replace it because they have to have a code, malfunction code basically, that says that the unit needs replacement. So basically what they did is, well, as I said before, now Mercedes has extended that warranty for 25 years. This is 2006, so it's valid until whatever, 2030 or 2031, something like that. Mercedes told me if the warning light for the brake system comes up, then to bring it directly to Mercedes so they can check it and determine again if it is related to the SBC system so they can replace it. Fortunately, because I complained about not only the wait period but also the misinformation, they didn't charge me anything for checking the unit, for checking the car. Okay? So, see you next time. Peace.